Good morning. How are you? How was your week? It was a little snow, a little cold, a little warm. It was a good week. It was a week like it's been for the last 2 years. Some ups, some downs. But there's still school, there's still teachers, there's still friends, there's still family. There's still life. So Monday is the celebration of a man that lived around the time that I was born and had a huge impact on this country, in this world, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I thought, we don't know a lot, we don't know much, but I do know he was a good guy. I know that he helped us to figure out how to deal with each other. All right, here's the thing. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was the son of a pastor, and he was a pastor. And so what his job was to teach people about God, to help people live their lives the way Jesus wanted us to live our lives. And so he would talk about that. And then he saw that there were some problems because some people were not understanding that God made us all. He made us all to love each other, to take care of each other, to be. We're not in this world alone. We're in this world with everyone, right? So we need to take care of each other. We need to be with each other. We need to understand that we are all here with God. And some people were not feeling that way. Some people were feeling like some of us are closer to God. Some of us are better than other people. And he knew that was wrong. So he talked about it a lot. And I read stories to the children at my school. I come into my school and I see faces, and they're all different. Some of them have short hair, some of them have long hair, some of them have curly hair, some of them have straight hair. Some of the children have blue eyes and some have brown, and some have really, really dark brown, almost black eyes. Some of the children have skin that has freckles. Some of the children have skin that's a beautiful deep brown or a beautiful cocoa color. Some of them have skin that's so light you can see through it. And they sit together and they play together and they love each other. And they know they look different, but they're okay with that because that's how it is. And that's partly because Martin Luther King taught us that. Maybe we need a refresher course. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes I forget. So here's the thing. I do not look good here. Here's the thing. I wanted to talk about peace because I've been trying to teach the kids at school peace with the dove. We've been making doves and peace signs and talking about being peaceful with each other. So I looked it up online. And peace, the definition of peace in the, I think it's one of the books. It says peace is freedom from war and violence, meaning no war, no violence, especially when people live and work together happily without disagreement. So peace means no fighting, right? That's what it says in the dictionary. Oxford Dictionary. It came back to me. There you go. Freedom from fighting, right? In the Bible, the peace of God, it's a very, very complicated sentence, but basically what they're saying is that the peace of God is giving you a calmness in your body and your mind and your spirit through God. God is keeping you calm, serene, feeling not high or low, just feeling and being okay. Being okay. So that's basically what the Bible has said that peace is. And so there's verses in the Bible, Colossians 3:15. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace, and be thankful. Basically, it means when we have peace in our hearts, we trust that Christ loves us and gives us a deep sense of comfort and rest. That's basically what I said, right? Calmness. All right. Dr. Martin Luther King knew that peace was important. He knew that we need to be okay within ourselves. And the way to do that is through God. And so he talked a lot, and a lot of what he said came from the Bible. So I went into the Bible to see where he was getting the words to be able to see. There's a book that I read the kids every year, The Words of Martin Luther King. And peace is the main word, peace and love. Take care of each other, be with each other, be friends together. So in the Bible, in Colossians 3:12 through 14, God has chosen you and made you his holy people. He loves you, so always do these things. Show mercy to others, be kind and humble and gentle and patient. Don't be angry with each other, peace, but forgive each other. If somebody does something wrong to you, you forgive them. Do all of these things, but most important, love each other. Love is what holds you all together in perfect unity. Peace is love. Peace means you love each other enough to be okay with each other, to be comfortable with each other. Ephesians 4:3, you are joined together with peace through the Spirit. Do all you can to continue together this way. Let peace hold you together. John 14:27, I leave you peace. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world does, so don't let your hearts be troubled. Don't be afraid. It goes on and on and on, and this is what it is. God created us to love each other and to love him. God created us in love. Kenny and I created or had our children in love so we can love each other. We have a school to bring children together in love. We have a town so that we can take care of each other and live in peace. Love each other. We have a church. Come together in love and peace. Dr. Martin Luther King wasn't saying anything weird. He wasn't going political. He wasn't insane. He just said, God wants you to love each other. God wants us to love each other. God wants us to live in peace. No fighting, no anger, just love. We talk about love a lot, don't we? And now we know Dr. Martin Luther King was talking about love. If we remember what this world was created for, why we're here, why we had our families, why we live in the town that we live in, why we go to the church that we go to. If we remember that all of this is based on love and peace, then we can be okay. We can take care of each other. We can live without fear of having anger between us, without fear of not getting what we need. If we remember what God taught us, what Dr. Martin Luther King says every day, what your teacher tells you, what your mom and dad tell you. Love, take care of each other, live together without fighting. Then this world will be exactly what it's supposed to be. It'll continue to do the right thing for the people who live in it. So, this weekend, if you get a minute, think about Dr. Martin Luther King and what he went through to bring us that simple message. Love each other. Have peace. peace to you. When I was a kid in the 1960s, we used to say that a lot. Peace, peace. It's not wrong, it's right. Love each other, take care of each other. Don't fight together. It's not an easy concept. But if somebody does something that hurts you, forgive them, because they're not perfect. And honest to God, I am not perfect and you are not perfect. So remember Dr. Martin Luther King. And the fact is that all he was doing was teaching us what Jesus said. That's what his job was, and he did it. Now, we have a job also. We have to do the same thing. We got to go out and teach people about God. And the way to do that, the best way to teach, is to be the role model, to do it. Love people, forgive them, have peace with them, no fighting. Understand their point of view. Think in the way you think they are. Then we'll be doing what Jesus taught, what God wanted us to do, and what Dr. Martin Luther King was all about, what he gave up his life for, so that people can take care of each other and love each other, no matter what you look like, or where you're from, or how much money you have in the bank, or how many children you have, no matter what church you go to, or what country you live in. Love each other. Have an understanding. We're all different, and that's how it's supposed to be. God made us all different on purpose. All right, hope that made sense. Listen, have a good week. Just try to keep that peace, that love. And if you're having a hard time with it, just stop and pray. And remember, the most important thing is love. So love yourself, love your family, love your friends, love the people who are walking on the street, love the people who live in another country. I love you. I miss you a lot. But we'll be together soon. Have a good week.